India's first Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat, died tragically when his helicopter crashed on December 8th, killing his wife and 11 other personnel on board. On my right, you can see the video. This footage shows the helicopter in which he was traveling, and ये बिल्कुल last moments है before the crash. दो तीन सवालात उठे and speculations हैं जो कि पैदा हो गई उनके इस crash के बाद, because he was at such a high stature and being India's Chief of Defence Staff meant that he was the highest and the strongest personnel in the armed forces of India. Mi-17 helicopter was the one जिसके अंदर वो travel कर रहे थे. इनके पायलट से जब डिस्कस किया गया सिचुएशन तो पूछा गया कि ऑब्वियसली ये लास्ट फुटेज के अंदर इतना लो एल्टीट्यूड पे हेलीकॉप्टर क्यों था, व्हाट वाज द रीजन. तो उनका आंसर बड़ा सिंपल और सिमिलर सा था कि अगर क्लाउड कवर आ जाए एज कैन बी सीन इन द वीडियो तो तब आपको अपना एल्टीट्यूड रिड्यूस करना पड़ता है. और दूसरा ऑप्शन ये हो सकता है कि आपको इतनी हाइट पे अगर आपको अपना लैंडिंग पैड नहीं नजर आ रहा तो आप तब भी अपना एल्टीट्यूड रिड्यूस कर लेते हो. सो दीज टू कुड बी द पॉसिबिलिटीज, बट इंडियन मीडिया बीइंग व्हाट दे डू, स्पेकुलेशंस उन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा उनको प्रमोट करना शुरू कर दिया. अच्छा, दो तीन चार बातें जो कि मैं आपके साथ यहाँ पे शेयर करता हूँ. अगर Mi-17 हेलीकॉप्टर के बारे में ही अगर मैं थोड़ी सी एक चीज़ बताऊँ, इसके दो इंजन्स होते हैं. And if both engines stop functioning, even then बड़े मिनिमम चांसेस होते हैं हेलीकॉप्टर क्रैश कर जाए, बिकॉज उसका कुछ इस तरह से वो बनाया गया कि उसका जो पैराशूट है दैट हेल्प्स इन लैंडिंग और सेफली उसको आप उतार सकते हैं हेलीकॉप्टर को. दैट वाज नोवेयर टू बी फाउंड. उसका कुछ नज़र नहीं आया कि किधर था वो, क्यों नहीं खुले और क्या रीज़न बनी. लेकिन बिफोर दिस क्रैश द हेलीकॉप्टर टुक अ लॉन्ग राइड ऑफ 26 आवर्स और it functioned perfectly well. So the speculations that have arisen as a result of this crash include, was it not just a mere crash and was there something behind it? Is it a conspiracy? Is it a direct attack on the sovereignty of the Indian nation? Is China behind it? Did the crash of the Taiwan's plane on helicopter, if I'm not wrong, on January 2nd, 2020, are these two crashes linked? Because यहाँ पे मैं एक नाम यहाँ पे ऐड करना चाहूँगा, and that is Brahma Shilani, a so-called scholar in India. अब मैं यहाँ पे आपको Chinese state media ने जो अपना बयान दिया मैं वो ऐड करना चाहूँगा. Chinese state media has slammed the conspiracy theory over the helicopter crash and stated that the crash of a helicopter with General Bipin Rawat on board, the highest military ranked officer, was unfortunate. But Brahma Shilani, a so-called scholar in India, took advantage of this misfortune by attempting to cause new tensions in India and China ties. So the Chinese said that we had nothing to do with it. And on the other hand, the Chinese also stated that India needs to look into its own self, कि उनका अगर highest military officer, he could not be protected. So what about the claims of the Indians in being the best military force in the world? So that is one thing. On the other hand, General Rawat only had to complete a safe travel of only 50 kilometers. He could not do it. जहाँ पे उन्होंने जाना था, he was only 10 kilometers away from his destination. And another theory that is being speculated and obviously cannot be proven at all and is a mere speculation but must be shared with our audiences, happens to be, did the pilot sabotage the mission himself? Was the pilot in on the act? Did he do it intentionally? Did he crash the helicopter himself? Anyway, another speculation that was being circulated on the Indian news outlets was that the crash region was a safeguard area of LTTE, Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam. Sleeper cell could have a role to play. Their sleeper cell, that is. So, तीन चार पांच छह चीजें हैं जिनको obviously it's too early to prove anything without any conclusive evidence. ये सिर्फ hearsay हैं, but these news are being circulated and cannot be proven. But yet again there is another controversy, another conspiracy that is जो कि circulate कर रही है, and that is कि जी high laser beam when flashed directly into the helicopter that reduces visibility and results in crashing of the helicopter. So was it a laser attack? Again, we cannot be sure and cannot prove it without any evidence. Presently, the situation is that the Indian Air Force, on Friday, they urged everyone to avoid uninformed speculation and stated that the inquiry is being carried out and will be completed expeditiously. So they have asked all the citizens of the India and across the world that जब तक कोई कुछ conclusive evidence नहीं मिल जाता, जब तक कि अपनी report findings नहीं ले आते, तब तक कुछ ना comment किया जाए. लेकिन black box है एक उसका इंतज़ार है. Black box was found on the helicopter crash site and उसके अब results का इंतज़ार है because there is a CVR cockpit voice recorder installed on it and a digital flight data control recorder. सारी commands जो कि जाती हैं they are being recorded और उसके अंदर बताया जाता है कि जो पायलट्स और एयर ट्रैफिक कंट्रोल के अंदर जीरो कम्युनिकेशन थी बिल्कुल लास्ट मोमेंट्स पे बिफोर द क्रैश, वो क्यों थी, उससे पहले क्या बात हो रही थी, वाज देयर अ टेक्निकल फॉल्ट इन इट, जिसको हाईलाइट अभी तक नहीं किया जा सकता. तो ऑल दीज आंसर्स विल बी फाउंड व्हेन द फाइंडिंग्स ऑफ द ब्लैक बॉक्स आर अनकवर्ड. For now, this is all that there is from our side, waiting for conclusive evidence, and obviously it's a very shocking and heartbreaking news that Bipin Rawat had to pass this way.